Hi, I'm Wayward, and this is Command & Conquer Remastered. I have another 1 versus 1 today between Tratos as the blue GDI and Adam as the yellow Nod on Elevation. Elevation seems to tend to favor Nod, again because of these multiple attack paths and there being kind of a lot of maneuverability space on the map, but we'll have to see what ends up happening. I'm always kind of rooting for the GDI because it feels like it's much harder to win as them. So I feel like the GDI players that play at the high level are really commendable because it's so much easier to play as the Nod with their faster units. And it really kind of forces the GDI player to play flawlessly in order to win. So we'll have to see what happens this time. Looks like Adam going for a attack helicopter after 2 fineries. So that's a pretty popular move for the Nod, and oftentimes I see GDI players just literally ignore the attack helicopter. Looks like Tratos a bit better on economy income at the moment with 3 refineries down. Looks like he's able to stop these minigunners, and 2 Orcas out for Tratos. I have not seen this hardly at all. They really... Usually the GDI goes right for the war factory and tries to actually get a second one, usually, so that in case when the first one dies. Not too much coming out from Adam right now, and as I say that, of course, the airstrip comes down. As I've said before, and will say again, this is actually one of my favorite production structures in any RTS. Just it really shows you how the units are supposed to be coming in, and kind of sells the fiction that the Nod aren't really building these things on site, they're just shipping them in from somewhere else. 4 Orcas right now for Tratos, and I think he's going to go try to take out his enemy's stuff. I can just see that airfield.
Building. Unit ready.
5 Orcas now.
Unit ready.
That's nuts.
Building.
Tratos, you crazy person.
Unit
Let me see
ready.
this.
Building. Low power. Unit ready.
He's going to take it out.
Building.
He does get the sell off because the guys come out of it. Wow. It's like another power plant rebuild for Tratos. He's running up on the edge of his ability to interact with
Building.
Adam. Actually, he can see a decent piece of it. Missile troops coming out for Adam. I usually I would think that's the right response, but I don't see. So, for instance, Tratos doesn't have a single missile troop out there, and one of his Orcas is very badly hurt. And a SAM turret that is clever and wise for Adam. It's going to stop Tratos from using those. I really thought he was going to try to snipe the Conyard with the Orcas. This, however, is looking kind of bad for Tratos. Another airfield coming down for Adam. Let's see, how many... Adam's up to 4 refineries now, which means he is officially now ahead of Tratos, who has gotten out a war factory. He sold his Conyard. Let's see. Adam does have really great map vision, though, so he will see this coming.
Lost. Unit ready. Building.
Trying to make the most of these remaining Orcas. Let's see. Gets the attack helicopter. That's a pretty nice little win. I love the music in this game. I really love the music in this game. Yeah, the engineer's not getting through that without making a fuss. I don't know if Tratos knows that, though.
Unit ready. Building.
There's a lot of grenadiers. But this is basically Tratos' only window to try to make something happen before Adam. Ooh, that's probably a refinery there for Adam. He's going to take off the Tratos. We'll see if anything manages to come out of this. Killed a Hand of Nod, but that doesn't really do too much. Forces another airfield sell-off and manages to actually kill that attacking force, even though he loses his refinery in the process. I think that was a forced refinery sell-off. So, decent damage done by Tratos. Already got that Hand of Nod out. Actually pretty good with that second refinery kill. The air pad, that's not going to do too much, although he does get the sell-off and gets the troops out of that, so well done, Adam. So Tratos is really hurting right now. It's Adams' game to lose at this point. It would be interesting to see these air pads sold off and another refinery built, but it's like just enough tanks to make something happen, I think. Interestingly, Adam really leaning heavily on infantry with his 2 Hands of Nod. Oh my gosh, this poor grenadiers. Oh my god. It's like the whole ball. That's probably gonna cost Adam his Conyard, it looks like. Although he does get another airstrip down, so. Another Hand of Nod. What is Adam doing? That was the Conyard. It looks like it was killed because I don't see an engineer coming out. Get the airfield. Oh my gosh. The Orcas ended up being a pretty good investment, but there's nothing here to defend against these forces. Actually, these grenadiers being pulled back kind of just in the nick of time. Ooh, Orca goes down, and the airfields did get sold off. Where's the Conyard? He must have lost it? I did not see evidence of a sell-off. These tanks being brought low, and not even bringing down a Hand of Nod for the trouble. Let's see, Adam is still doing much, much better than his opponent on resources, but does not have an airfield, and cannot build one. So this crazy GDI aggression is actually somehow managing to kind of pay off. The weapons factory really, really hurting. And that Orca going to... Oh my god. All the Orcas are now dead. Adam just is really being bad with his resources right now. Although down to the single Hand of Nod. Hard to blame him. Honestly, at this point, it might be good for... These air pads need to be sold off. If Tratos loses with these air pads still there, I'm going to be like actually kind of upset. Some rocket troopers chasing down that last tank. I think it's the last tank. There might be one more tank somewhere. There's one more tank. That's not going to happen, engineer. I really hope Tratos makes something happen with this engineer. He's been sitting there the whole game. At this point, Tratos can really not afford to lose any units. He has so few resources. It's killing me. He has actually transitioned to Humvees, which I was kind of feeling like was the correct move there. Oh my gosh. Oh, poor engineer. That was his opportunity to shine. Little force of minigunners and flame troopers coming out, but looks like Tratos is on top of that one. Yeah, those Humvees I think will clean that up okay, but now this base is left unguarded. Oh man, I really hope that engineer gets up in there. Really distracting Adam. Come on, Remember your engineer, please. Or trading off between those. Interestingly, Adam has switched entirely to minigunners. I think it's possibly a Lancaster Law DPS. Oh no. Oh, the engineer's moving. He's moving out. He's going the wrong way. What are you doing? He's going to walk right into those minigunners. No. Oh, I really want this. Yeah, block him. Block him. Body block him. Oh my gosh. Is the engineer going to be able to make it to a building before... No, he's not. Come on. Oh. It was the last best hope. Not really the last best hope for Tratos. I think even with all these guys, there's enough there. Finally, with a sell-off. Jeez, get that last airpad too. Let's see. This is a lot of... Oh, and the Harvester's getting into it though. Well played by Adam. Don't change your focus now. Stop focusing on the Harvester. Humvee's trying to... Oh my god, look how many of them there are though. Dance of death on two fronts. He's getting in, but there's so many Humvees. Really well played by both players there. Tratos manages to pull that one out. But on one side we have minigunners, and the other side we have Humvees. It's a lot of DPS from the minigunners, though. I can't believe minigunners are actually winning against the Humvees. We still have a ton of Humvees coming out, though. That light tank just forgotten at this point. Nope, that war factory ain't going down. Oh, I am loving this match. This is delightful. This has been the most crazy impressive match. That's the end of it. My only guess is that Adam quit. I wish it would show me who won and lost, but Adam had nothing, and those Humvee numbers just kept increasing. So I have to assume that was the win for Tratos. Wow. So let's get the summary on that one. So we had 5 Orcas transition into War Factory with Grenadiers and medium tanks, and they managed to just do just enough damage to prevent Adam from being able to build anything except infantry. Wow, that was just a lot of fun, I thought. So I think only 10 or 15 people are ever going to watch this, and I'll probably lose some more subscribers when I post it, but what can I say? I'm a sucker for this stuff. So for anyone who does watch this, thank you, and thank you for putting up with my commentary and what have you. But I really had a lot of fun watching this particular match. This has been Wayward, and this has been Command & Conquer Remastered once again.